gone.
That one?
The cross banner. Blood Angel Laura's Nightmare. Maybe short ones.
Hey Josh.
Yeah.
This says you are currently broadcasting. You have the broadcast disabled. You only like to make the broadcast to viewers the cards are applied to your game. Yes or no?
So yes.
Final notice to Lara Croft, current tenant of premises. This is to serve as your final notice for the purposes of terminating your ownership of Croft Manor. You are required to immediately vacate and surrender possession of said manor to Atlas de Mornay, executor of estates.
Lara, it is unfortunate that you have forced my hand in this matter, but so be it. As you know, your parents appointed me executor of the estate in the event of their absence. Since your mother disappeared, her death was never technically declared. And given the circumstances surrounding your father's death, it's no surprise that he never drafted a formal last will and testament to account for this circumstance. Unfortunately, you have no legal claims to the estate. I'm willing to negotiate a modest monthly stipend from your trust, but only if you leave the manor by week's end. Don't fight me on us, Lara. Your mother wouldn't want that. Sincerely, Atlas.
There has to be a will or some kind of evidence of what happened to Mum in the manor, somewhere. Dad's safe. Needs a combination. It's got to be in Dad's papers somewhere. Maybe in the library.
Well, this is a hell of a thing. I met someone tonight quite unexpectedly. But it shouldn't have been, it seems. I've been so buried in my work, so distracted by my latest revelations, I never bothered to notice my surroundings. But there she was, sitting at my table in the library. Her name is Amelia. And apparently she's been studying right next to me. Art history, of all things. I shared some of my research against my better judgment, but I wanted to see how she would respond. And she did not disappoint. I felt as if I was suddenly engaged in a mental game of chess, moving and counter-moving in argument. At one point, that poor old librarian had to shush us as if we were children. I feel so foolish for not having noticed her earlier. She's a brilliant woman who's challenged my ideas for the first time in memory. In truth, I don't know if she's feeling as exhilarated as I am right now, but I dare say our conversation was mutually stimulating. For the first time in a long time, I find myself thinking about something else besides my research. I hope she returns for another round tomorrow.
My parents made a good team, challenging each other from the start. A picture with Dad and Anna. Never liked wearing dresses, but the color was nice. This is probably my grandfather, Benjamin.
You said there's the papers in the library.
Dad's map of the forgotten cities of northern Syria. He was closer than he knew to finding the Prophet's tomb. Dad's book about immortality myths might be useful in my research. The door to the library. Locked. There's got to be another way through. This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages. Wait, I can get to the library through the old servants' corridor. Dad's artifacts from the Nile Valley. I always loved looking at these. Too dark. Going to need a flashlight. The Grand Hall. Always loved playing in here as a kid. Must have been one of the first things to fix. A phoenix figurine. I bet this appealed to Dad's ID. This belongs to Anna. Most of her belongings are in the guest house. What was she doing in here? Someone has a sense of humor.
Lara, you know your West Wing is off limits.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to see...
Need a key to open this.
What's Mum's room in here?
Just stay out of there, darling.
Dad was always so protective of the West Wing.
Hi, Dad. I've been thinking about Mum lately. I wish I knew more about her. How did you meet? What was she like? Winston told me that she was a brilliant artist. Are some of her paintings locked up in the West Wing? And I guess I just want to know, did she love me, Dad? Did she ever say that she did? Maybe I'm just being silly, but will you tell me more about her the next time I'm home from school?
What are you doing sitting there on the floor, Mistress Lara?
Looking at the compass, thinking.
Hey, Jonah. Sorry for not getting back to you sooner. I've decided to do some research at the manor. A lot has happened, and I need some time to think about what I want to do next. This old place is filled with memories and secrets. Uncle Atlas has tried to keep me out of here for so long, I don't even know if I want to keep it. But after everything that's happened, maybe I can find out what it still means to me. If it's worth fighting him for. I'll let you know how things worked out when I'm back in London.
Got to remember to pack this for my next trip. Should be able to explore the dark now.
What about, if I may inquire? Amelia, the news has reached Mother. She knows that you broke off your engagement with the Earl of Farringdon. She is beside herself with worry. But, for the moment, she's controlling the narrative. As far as anyone knows, you're just having innocent second thoughts. But the moment your affair with Lord Croft goes public, it will be too late. Our name will be as ruined as this man you've chosen to bed. Don't you see that you're being selfish, Amelia? Please, consider your family. You're a de Mornay. Everything you do has a greater effect on us all. I'm coming down to London soon. Don't do anything rash until we have a chance to talk.
Falling apart. Maybe I should just let my uncle have this place.
They say a good test of a relationship is how well you travel together. Well, I'd say Amelia and I have passed that test with flying colors. Indeed, these last few months in Egypt have been nothing short of extraordinary. She and Roth get on like old uni chums. In fact, the two have spent more than a few nights drinking and playing cards into the wee hours. Despite her decidedly proper upbringing, Amelia's taken to roughing it more than I ever have. She fits in and connects with the local populace with such amazing empathy. Because of her, I've had a bit of an unexpected breakthrough in my research. She managed to convince an artifact dealer in Old Town to sell me a magnificent and quite unusual Tibetan scroll. From what I can tell, it seems to contain details surrounding an immortality ritual of some sort. I think it's time for me to take the next step with Amelia. In fact, I don't think I can wait any longer. I will ask for her hand tomorrow in the bright Egyptian sun amidst the dust and ruins.
I'm not surprised he asked her to marry him as soon as he got the idea. Still just as creepy as I remember.
King to Queen 1. I'm going to win this time, Winston.
Clever girl. But you should know by now, winning isn't everything. Queen to King's Bishop 6. Check.
Easy for you to say. You always win. Knight takes queen.
What I mean to say is try to enjoy the journey, Lara. Don't...
I'm at a crossroads now. Good Lord, that's such a cliche. But there's truth in it. Two roads before me. Both present joy and compromise. A life of riches, adventure, intellectual pursuit,
a combination in the library.
But also a man obsessed with something I cannot understand.
In the dark, trying to find a way to the library.
A life of obligation, upholding the de Mornay name, embracing our traditions, not losing the family that raised me. Oh, this really is a rubbish choice. I don't want to lose them, but I love the life I've started to build with Richard. He comes with his own difficulties, but I can accept them. Will it be enough?
Just a victory. Bishop to King 7. Everything is almost ready for Mistress Lara's birthday expedition surprise.
I know, Winston. I just want... Oh no! I didn't even see that!
My lord, I hope this missive finds you on a successful expedition and in good health. Before I bore you with estate affairs, I wanted to let you know that our little angel has been into some mischief. As always, I indulged her in our usual game of chess. Over the course of the game, she broached the subject of her mother. She's having trouble remembering her now, and wanted to enter her ladyship's atelier, which you sealed off, to play on her mother's piano. It enraged her when she wasn't allowed to go in, of course. For someone so young, she has such strong emotions. Later in the day, she set a trap for me in the walk-in freezer, of all places. Before I knew what was happening, I found myself locked inside. Mrs. Sheffield discovered me an hour later, shivering and somewhat peeved. It took us an additional hour to find Lara in the grounds. I know all her hiding places, of course, but this time she really did not want to be found. Call it years of observation, but I can tell when she's out of sorts. My lord, if I may be so bold, she misses you fiercely. She is lonely for her father. Please consider a call as soon as you are able.
Poor Winston. I remember being so angry. He was always so patient with me.
You should also know by now, I'm not to be trifled with on this board, young lady. Mate.
Somebody, boys. You're following a disembodied voice. Great.
Amelia, I know we have had our differences in recent years. I've tried my best to keep an open mind about your relationship with Richard, but I just can't let you go on this ill-conceived expedition without saying my piece. You say Richard's theories have merit. You say that he may have actually stumbled upon some mythic, unknown truth, but I have seen nothing to support such claims. And while your word may have been enough in times past, I cannot let you squander away what remains of your name and reputation, and that of our family, truth be told, on some damned foolish crusade. I intend to go to Richard's investors and let them know exactly how he's spending their money, but I want to give you a chance to put a stop to this yourself. Please, don't go to Tibet. If not for me, at least for Lara.
Oh, I am going to win someday.
I would play chess with our old butler Winston on this board. Never could beat him. I always chose white. Maybe if I let him go first once in a while, I might have won. Dad loved a good bottle of wine. I can still smell his favorite Bordeaux.
Dad, this is it! The basement of despair!
Indeed, Lara. Muster your courage, for this is the only path to the Library of Infinite Knowledge.
Look there! See the string?
An ancient Egyptian tripwire. The Keepers of Knowledge want none to disturb their treasures. We must tread carefully.
Let me lead. I know how to spot all the traps.
I'm sure you do, my darling. Lead on.
One of the wire traps Winston made for my birthday expedition. Winston used my hair ribbons to make this. He and Dad put a lot of work into this birthday surprise. Water damage from the main hall above. Plans for adding electricity to the manor. Dad used to say his granny hated all the bright lights.
CO, 3 lights.
There's a missing page.
Amelia left tonight. She packed her suitcase and walked right out of here, and I didn't even notice. Like those days in the Oxford Library before we even met, I just had my nose in a book, lost in my own world. I am such a fool. I have let my obsession with this damned ritual of long life rule my better judgment for far too long, and it may already be too late. How could I have not seen this coming? I've made this mistake over and over, always putting my research before my personal life. But it's never hurt like this before. I simply cannot live without her. If I have to give up this accursed quest that has plagued me for so long, then so be it. I am going after her, right now, tonight.
Okay, Dad's ledger has to be in here somewhere. Hopefully it has the combination to the safe.
Combination.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure. My favorite painting by Amelia. The day of our wedding anniversary.
Okay, got to find those objects to figure out the combination to the safe. There's something else here.
Wedding picture.
I've created a clever little map for Lara's birthday expedition. I used the invisible ink Amelia picked up for me in Morocco so many years ago. At the time, I remember being so annoyed by that rather aggressive street vendor, but she just smiled in her sunny way and paid him without a second thought. I assumed it was just a tourist scam, but it actually works. Turns out it requires a very specific kind of vellum and a heat source to illuminate the ink after it's dried. It should prove a nice challenge for Lara to puzzle out.
I always accepted that Richard's rather unorthodox research was just something I had to live with. But this time, the thrill of discovery has taken hold of me. I never imagined I could be drawn in this way. Richard cabled to tell me he's found the monastery. The symbol we deciphered in the scroll was the key to its location. I don't know if I honestly believe that this will lead to the fabled elixir of life, but I can't help but feel that a great secret awaits us there. My brother was threatening to shut down the expedition, but I managed to talk him down for the time being. Now I am going to meet Richard. I would bring Lara if I could, but she's still too young. She'll be in good hands with Winston, and when we return, her parents might just be a bit more famous.
It appears Sir Reginald's helmet fell off. Or didn't I put it back properly? This music is familiar. It's beautiful. I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
Now, let me see. These two myths are referencing the same source material. But where did I see this image?
Dad's lighter. I don't remember him ever using it, though. The Croft family crest and initials PC. I wonder if this belonged to my grandfather.
Oh, there's a lighter.
Okay. Should be able to light the fireplace now.
fireplace lit, so what's going on with that whole thing? There's gotta be a picture.
This is my handiwork. I used to love drawing pictures of tigers. Spent so many hours in here, reading, dreaming of my own adventures.
Am I missing something? Somehow there's something I'm not looking up. There's moving
Dad, I think it's this one, in the chapter on Egyptian districts.
One of Winston's notes. He always hid sweets for me to find.
I think you're right, Lara.
I remember the page with the illustration of Ra.
My goodness, you've been paying attention, haven't you?
This was always one of my favorite books in this library. I used to trace hieroglyphs.
This could be an important breakthrough.
Does this mean I'm your research assistant?
That and more, my darling girl.
Takes me back. Those were good times. The best times. Took quite a tumble off this old thing when I was a girl. Still feel it in the shoulder from time to time.
Somehow, that was not going right here.
I think I stashed one of Winston's master keys in here when I was a kid.
Wow. Where the hell's it food?
Blank, except for the image of a key.
Alright. 2 up 2, so there's gotta be something.
I remember this map now. It leads to the master key. We made it with a special kind of invisible ink. It could only be seen with the heat of a fire.
Oh, okay. I go down by the fireplace.
I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase. X marks the spot, as they say.
Bookcase. Oh, there it is. Alright. Bookcase.
The master key. This should get me into the West Wing.
Wow.
It was here all the time.
Alright. This should open most rooms in the manor, including the Forbidden West Wing.
It's forbidden.
I think there might be more clues to find in the library. Dad became interested in immortality myths after his expeditions to Egypt.
There's a lot of shit here.
Well, hello there, Sir Lancelot. Don't worry, I won't be boring your sword this time.
Feels a little better.
The Croft family crest.
I finally introduced Richard to the family. It went precisely how I imagined. Icy but polite grace from mother, indifference and disinterest from father, and thinly veiled contempt from Atlas. Of course they don't approve. To them, Lord Croft is the man who took away their beloved daughter and ruined her long-standing engagement, though I was never going to marry that repugnant Earl of Farringdon anyway. One might think they would be happy that I was being courted by a genuine lord of the realm. It just happens to be Richard Croft. In their eyes, the man who single-handedly ruined a once great family. But there's nothing to be done now. Watching how Richard dealt with their subtle insults and disrespect Such grace and calm. I know he did it for me. I think I'm falling in love with this man. It will break my mother's heart, but I cannot live the life she imagined for me. My time with Richard has only made this clearer.
It must have been hard for Mum to go against her family's wishes. I'm glad she did. My birthday crown. I'm so proud of that thing. That's my handwriting. My penmanship was pretty good. Need to search the rest of the manor for the clues to the combination.
Alright. Somehow I have to go. Oh, I gotta go up here.
Oh boy.
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8? I think this hieroglyph corresponds to a number, but which one?
What number is that one, Josh?
Does that have a number?
It says it's a Gothic. So neat. Yeah, 2 of 2, so.
Nice.
Shit. I gotta fucking.
Okay. Dad's clues mention Mum's paintings and their anniversary. Hopefully I can find some answers in the West Wing.
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge. I've been able to see Richard in his element, seeing him at his...
I am bursting with pride. Amelia is his child. It is amazing how everything in life...
Dad may have discovered the secret to immortality without even knowing it. My mother's perfume. Mum, on her wedding day, she looks so beautiful. There's a date, October something. Damn, the number is faded.
October something. Number's faded.
Their anniversary was in October. Which day? Oh, I can't believe I don't know this. There's got to be another clue somewhere. This is Dad. I suppose it's a family tradition, but I can't imagine having one of these made of me.
After everything Atlas has done, how could you tell him about the expedition?
I think this was Dad's pocket watch. Looks like it stopped precisely at midnight.
All been too much. I needed to talk to someone. He's still my brother.
I don't trust him.
You don't have to, Richard, but please, trust me.
Mum's wedding ring. I always wondered what happened to it. The inscription is faded.
He's an asshole.
Alright, something's going on here somehow. Right now. I'm good with combination now. Storage. Search master bedroom for the remaining combination clues 1, 2.
Trump's gonna ban TikTok. He's an ass.
What?
He's gonna ban TikTok.
What is that?
Because he is an asshole. So he would almost ban his Twitter account. Bastard. Oh, I want that.
With Amelia gone, the manor is a different place. A dimness pervades, a quiet I can't stand. Even though Lara is too young to understand what has happened, she also senses the change. She's asked after her mother only once, and I'm afraid my reaction must have terrified her. I will need Winston more than ever these next few months to help look after her. I never quite...
Mum's atelier. Dad sealed it soon after she died. Untouched for years, exactly as she left it. I don't have any memory of this. I wish I could remember doing this. Mum died too young. Mum with me as a baby. I've never seen this. Hard to believe I was ever that small.
I stood up to my family's critic. You've almost got it, darling. Here, let me show you. Like this, see? Well done, Lara. Well done.
I wonder how my life would have been different had she lived. Mum's paintings. Which one was Dad's favorite?
I returned home this afternoon to...
Blocks of red. Dad's favorite painting. Maybe something about that painting will help me figure out the combination.
Lara...
This was for a show in London of Mum's work. What I wouldn't give to see this today. It says here, Amelia Croft plans to show her work in New York. I wonder what happened with that. I'm glad I still have so much of Mum's work.
My lord, we all hope your work was well received at the conference and look forward to your return. As is so often,
I'm sorry, my dear, but I know him. He'll take it to the papers. The investors will pull out.
I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday. October 13th, Mum's birthday. Okay, back to the study to open it safe.
This is 30. Oh, no, I'm going that way.
Dad, what do you keep in there?
Nothing too important, Lara. Estate business and such.
If it's not important, then why bother putting it in a safe?
I should know better than to try and pull one over on you. There is something important in here. And it's for you, should you need it someday.
Well, let's hope you came through for me, Dad. No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues.
Combination. Oh, I have to. Wow, really? Alright. Egyptian crown.
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8?
That's gotta be like a 2, right?
Yeah, look at it.
Right, 2. Now this one.
I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday.
And, oh.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
2 birds mean 5.
Huh?
The 2 birds mean 5.
The 2 birds mean 5?
Yeah.
Okay. So. Okay, now what?
A picture with Dad and Anna.
Alright, let's open. Never tried more to dress, but Carla was nice. Picture with Dad and Anna. There's a combination.
Okay, found all the clues. Let's see if I can figure this out.
Alright. 2, 5.
No, that's not it.
So from those 3 clues, so look at the clues again.
No, that didn't work.
Documents.
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again?
That's a
6?
5.
8?
According to that pamphlet.
I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday.
October 13th. And that one. Remember this now. Each document in Egyptian has a symbol that in a number. Let's confirm this symbol to be actual number. Hit the.
Looks like you need to find one more map. So it's 1 of 2.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt.
And now we're gonna have to find that one.
I remember this.
Map.
The answer.
We need to find more relics, more documents. There's probably somewhere around the whole manor.
Be in the clues. Dad would have liked me to go to Oxford, but I insisted on UCL. Yep, looks real. Roth once offered to forge me a fake diploma to show Dad.
Oh. This is the diploma.
Try 549.
That one.
Oh.
We'll do it 549. Yep.
It makes me happy to know that Dad kept it safe.
What is it? Clay imprint in Laura's hand. That's all we gotta do is find her hand.
Imprint, yep.
Wow.
No, That's not what I'm looking for.
I am numb. It is taking all my willpower to hold back the overwhelming grief. Amelia's plane crashed in the mountains. She died alone in the snow, waiting for me to find her. Oh God, not her, not now. I cannot accept it. Life without her is too painful to imagine. I know what must be done.
What is that?
And I am resolved. I'm going to bring her back.
Driving game, I guess.
Perhaps this is why I am here. Perhaps this is fate. A test of my faith in the truth I've sought for so long. Roth will fight me on this, but I can't face Lara. I can't look into her eyes unless I try. I must try to bring Amelia back. The monks are preparing the elixir now, and then we will see if all my years of hunting this truth was for naught.
Dad, what did you do? Dad's sequel to his first book on immortality. He never got a chance to publish it. Handwritten. This is the only copy. Damn, this isn't it either. I was certain there had to be a will in here. Wait, what's that? A blank page. Dad must have left this for me. It has to be important.
Find a way to split the black leather. Oh, come on. We got to do it now. Somehow, something's not going right. Instead, I gotta find a way to, like, see what it says right here?
Yeah.
So it's gotta find a way. It says, the hidden truth. You gotta find a way to the blank leather.
Decipher the blank letter.
Yeah. So I gotta find a way. So way.
One of Dad's Yoruba masks. A gift from a friend he met on an expedition in Nigeria.
Just thinking about discovering faraway places, about finding adventure.
I'm sure you will, my lady. You've the soul of an explorer. But don't grow up too fast.
A hidden message. What are these strange marks? They have to be some kind of clue.
Hey Josh?
Yeah.
There's a marks on this map revealed.
Oh, the mystery of the blank.
Solve the mystery of black leather.
Solve the mystery of the blank letter.
Another one of Dad's immortality artifacts. I think Roth bought this for him from a trader in Greece.
You try and look it up?
Yep.
Lara, Since your return from your expedition to Yamatai, I've grown increasingly alarmed.
It's raining in the house.
I'm not sure. I really need to brush up on my ancestors one of these days.
Come to the clue. A clue! A clue! No action in this part. Whoa! These are
too many freaking doors.
Yeah.
Oh. We're up here. I wasn't, did I?
Doctor in her castle. Like Doctor in her asshole. Oh.
This is strangely beautiful.
Open land.
Amelia would not have approved. That alone should have been the end of it. But I am, as God made me, a stubborn fool. I locked all the West Wing's doors, and I shall not open them again until either my life or my obstinacy comes to an end. The night before, Roth told me I would someday change my mind. Like a broken arm cast in plaster, he said. The wound would heal, and we would someday shed the bandages to be whole again. The metaphor made me furious. The clumsy way he cast our loss off as nothing more than an inconvenience. There is wisdom in his rough words, but I've done what I must. Perhaps one day, Lara will throw back the doors to let the sun shine in again. Maybe she will find her own sense of peace in this place.
At least that old thing still works.
Then go. Without me. Tonight. I will take care of Atlas. And then meet you in Tibet next week.
I was so young, but I still remember that terrible argument. It wasn't always an easy road for my parents.
The offer came in the post last week, and I still haven't told Rick.
Mistress Lara, I took the liberty of preparing a tray, as dinner did not go according to plans.
Whole fucking manor, just can't find a certain room. I haven't go yet. I don't know where the fuck it is. The door is closed. They can't get out.
I'll just go shoot. Oh, I have my weapons. Sure. Been remodeled.
This picture was taken in the library. 1820 additions to the main hall in progress.
Might be the mystery of the black leather. Letter. Much been so far for me to give up on my family. Clues.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure. My favorite painting by Amelia. The day of our wedding anniversary.
Amelia would not have approved. That alone should have been the end of it. But I am, as God made me, a stubborn fool. Amelia left tonight. She packed her suitcase and walked. Amelia.
Here's up. For the mystery of the blank letter.
I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase. This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the Serpent's passages. I remember that.
Please go behind some bookcase. Is there a bookcase that you can go behind? Because it's near the fireplace. How would you open it though?
Fireplace is right there.
Is there like a red chair next? The other direction. Oh, there's a red chair. There. Like that part's open in the video it's showing. Is there a way to open it? There's that one.
Oh. Gotta be there.
See a switch or a button or. Do you have the blank ladder? Where'd you get the blank ladder though? I don't know where that one door that you opened, where the stairs are broken. Is there anything down there? I don't remember.
Oh, you said the roll.
Yeah.
So where you gotta go?
Just thinking. Try going down those stairs that where you opened that door. It looked like the stairs were partially broken. See if there's anything up there. Oh, downstairs. Down here. I have missed it. Switched. Switches. Push it forward. I need to get a third angle.
Oh. The combination. Try to find this combination down the basement. Oh, it's 549.
Try that one.
No, it's not that. Gotta be something number somewhere.
No, that's wrong. The answer has to be on the page with the invisible ink.
Oh.
Damn, locked in. Did this open the secret door from the inside? Hope I'm not trapped in here. Did Dad build all of this just to keep his research safe? It's a missing page from the renovation plans. They didn't want anyone outside the family knowing about this crypt.
The fucking script.
My love. It is silent.
Mum faced death alone. She was so brave. There's an inscription. This is the Croft universe. Our knowledge is to the east. Our respite to the west. Our future is to the south. Our past is to the north. Our past to the north. Could there be something else beneath the manor? This was part of a set.
Richard, I tried to see you in person last week, but your manservant hustled me away like some common tap.
Dad's collected knowledge. There must be so many secrets hidden in here.
The renovations are proceeding in secret.
Amazing. Even in here, Dad went out of his way to hide his findings.
It's over. I have done all that I could.
You brought her home. She's here, somewhere. Might be able to use this to access other parts of the manor.
Hi, Dad. So I know I only just returned to school, but when can I come out to the dig site again? It's just so boring here. We're doing all the stuff I already read last summer. I always end up staring out the window and thinking about our expeditions, and then I'm yelled at for daydreaming. I promise I'll be good and not disturb you and just work wherever you tell me. I just miss it, Dad. And I miss you.
On the crowbar.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's the way the book.
All right.
No.
Hmm.
Where I'm going now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's how you open it.
Huh?
Like, so, like, that's how that's how you open it. All right.
Yep. That's how you did it.
Yep. Oh boy.
Oh, I have to open everything my crowbar.
Good.
Yeah. All of the green things. Crowbar can use. This door in here.
Future is to the south, our past is to the north.
Investigate the craft on it.
Sweet.
Okay.
Incredible. This crypt was here all along.
Oh.
My God, can it be? Dad, you did bring her home.
My dearest Lara, it is difficult to write this, knowing these may only ever be words on a page to you. I wonder if you will remember my voice. Will you remember the way we used to play and laugh? Will you remember me comforting you when you were sad? Know that I'm still with you, Lara, my energy, my love. It's within
This
you.
is her mom or
It
something?
always will be. Use
Well,
that
you have to
energy
find
to
your
pursue
mom
your
just
passions in life.
Coffin.
Never let others determine your journey. You become who you are through your choices,
So her dad
through the
brought
love you
her
give,
his
and the
wife's
promises
coffin
you keep.
at the manor.
Yeah.
I hope you are happy,
Clues to find it.
that you are loved and successful
Creepy,
in
though.
whatever it is you choose to do.
Cool.
Yeah.
I am proud of you, my darling. Remember me with all my love, your mother.
That's cool. That's how it ended.
And there's the other one.
But I don't have to do
What's
that.
this? A letter.
Lara, I have received the notarized affidavit confirming Amelia's grave and the discovery of the burial crypt within the manor premises. While I can't fathom why your father would hide your mother's fate from her own family, I cannot deny that any legal claims I may have had on the estate are now null and void. Croft Manor and the remainder of your father's assets are now yours in perpetuity to do with as you wish. If there comes a time when you require assistance in managing the estate, I hope you will consider contacting me to retain my services. Sincerely, your uncle.
I've been so focused on defying my uncle, of fighting to keep his hands off this manor, that I never realized how much this place actually means to me. But since I've been here, I can feel the presence of my mother and father. I sense the entire history of my family and the deep roots we have in this place. I want to honor my parents. I want to honor all of my ancestors. The Croft family may be all but destroyed, but I will make our name and our home great again.
Nice.
I think I did all of it.
Yep.
Or did I?
And you can explore the whole banner, or it's like, let's go here, let's go there.
I think I did it all. I have nothing else to do. Fine. Right there.
The majority was inside out. Oh, good. There it goes.
I can still remember the last time I fired these. The broken sword I brought back from Yamatai. The Atlas, such an amazing piece of craftsmanship. Sophia insisted I take it home with me.
Nice.
started.
You started. Oh, hope not.
No. I didn't put my pins.
Okay.
Not. Alright. I don't do that.
Oh, shoot. Well, first of all, so you shit your pants. Oh, shit.
Good boy.
I thought you were a man. No, I'm a boy. Oh, God.
Mommy, I'm a boy.
I'm a boy, mommy. Try using the crowbar on those lockers that open.
Find them.
Somewhere in the manor. Somewhere out there.
Good day job.
I know, right? What day job? Shit. Sure. What? G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe. Wow.
I grew up watching that cartoon.
Yeah, I need to watch it too.
Yeah.
We made a movie of it with The Rock in it.
Oh yeah.
Called G.I. Joe: The Rays of the Black Cobra.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Rays of Cobra.
No, they go, yeah. And there's G.I. Joe Retaliation.
Yeah. And there's a movie called He-Man. They made a movie out of it.
Oh yeah. G-Man. G-Man. G-Man.
He-Man?
G-Man is G-Man. Oh god, no.
Mommy, I just full. I got He-Man.
He-Man.
What do you mean, He-Man? That's the whole name of He-Man.
Come. Oh god, yeah.
Come.
Hey, come here. Oh
I'm
no.
just gonna go friggin'. I think I did enough here. Huh?
Yeah, just walking around the manor.
Yeah, because I think I found everything I needed.
Yeah.
In here. I don't find any more green. I can't find them.
I'm someone level whatever. I'm just exploring.
Never heard that level.
Level whatever. Yeah, I know, right?
That's a weird level. I'm on level whatever.
In that level, you can do whatever you want. Really? I could take a pee and let it freeze? Exactly. Whatever you want.
Lara, I've reviewed the report from your therapist. I have to say I was surprised to see a clean bill of health. I somehow doubt you've so easily abandoned your irrational claims. Indeed, where have you been the past few weeks?
I don't know where the green cabinets are in this manner. I went to every single fucking room. I don't see them anywhere.
Will they be downstairs in those broken stairs would be?
Right. Where this was?
Those the broken? Yeah, it might be. Here, yep. Try going down those ones. There's the lockers are down here though. There you are. Nothing.
Lord Croft is resolved to seal the west wing of the manor. I try to talk sense into him, but he will not be swayed. And to make matters worse, I believe his experiences in Tibet have only further fueled the fire of his obsession. He's now up at all hours in his study, researching God knows what. And poor Lara, she is so confused. Too young to understand the tragedy that has befallen this great house. My dearest hope is that Lord Croft will emerge from his grief and embrace fatherhood and the love of his daughter. But I fear he may give in to his obsessive nature, that which Lady Amelia tempered in him so well. In any case, I will be a rock for young Lara. She will never sense tragedy and sorrow in me, only the love and support she deserves.
still got it. I think I did all that I need here.
Yep.
Sure, right, John?
I don't know. I haven't gone this far. I'm pretty. Could be.
Huh?
Could be.
Yeah, okay. I don't think there's not any more. I think I did all of in here. Which I can.
4 more relics. Like, really?
I mean, 4 more relics.
That's what I said on there. It's like, 4 more relics. Like, really? No!
Where?
I don't know. It said there on the one of the thingies. There's like 4 more relics.
I think it's 4.
Yep. 8.
I need 30.
2 more documents.
I mean, I already did my Merles.
Merles, yeah.
I think that's all I think I can do with Nancy. This was have a complete.
Oh. If you find those other ones, you'll be 100% complete.
Excuse me.
Aww.
For God's sake.
Shut up.
For God's sake.
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say I returned to my family's home. Atlas.
I don't know what's.
Lara, I've reviewed the report.
My dearest Lara, it is difficult to write this.
It appears Sir Reginald's helmet fell off. Or didn't I put it back properly? Well, hello there, Sir Lancelot. Don't worry, I won't be boring your sword this time. I've been so focused on defying my uncle, of fighting to keep his hands off this manor, that I never realized how much this place actually means to me. But since I've been here, I can feel the presence of my mother and father. I sense the entire history of my family and the deep roots we have in this place. I want to honor my parents. I want to honor all of my ancestors. The Croft family may be all but destroyed, but I will make our name and our home great again. I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday. A hidden message. The Pharaoh's... I would play chess with our old butler Winston on this board. Never could beat him. One of Winston's notes. He always hid sweets for me to find. One of the wire traps. It makes me happy to know that Dad kept it safe. Mum with me as a baby. This was for a show in London of Mum's work. What I wouldn't give to see this today. My mother's... Dad loved a good bottle of wine. I can still smell his... Joan's wedding ring. I always wondered what happened to it. This belongs to Anna. Most of her belongings are in the guest house. What was she doing in here? Dad's sequel to his first book on immortality. He never got a chance to... Dad's map of the forgotten cities of northern Syria. I think this was Dad's pocket watch.
You gotta go to bed now, Josh.
My neck has been hurting me.
Dad would have liked me to go to Oxford. Dad's lighter. This is the map. I can see the map. Looks like the... blank, except for the image of a key.
I see it. See it, Josh?
Oh yeah. A little key, yeah.
Alright. I gotta figure out what this freaking... God, why there's like 93 something stove? Somehow I don't know. Something's not right.
Something snapped. Look. What are you doing? I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, me?
Yeah.
She's still up?
I guess so.
Yeah, she's waiting for me.
Yeah. Fuck her in her asshole. Oh God, no!
I've reached the monastery. As Roth predicted, it was hidden deep in the Himalayas. And now that I'm standing on these high stone walls, I am overwhelmed by the sheer beauty of the mountains that surround me. It is simply breathtaking. But what adds to their spiritual majesty is the truth of this place. The monks welcomed me, as is their way, but they seemed to expect me. They must have known someone like me would eventually come seeking answers. I know this is the place. They've conducted the ritual before. I have seen the evidence, the distinctive symbols carved into the floors, the art displayed on the inner chamber's walls. They've created the elixir before, and they will again if I can convince them. I sent Amelia a message straight away. I want her by my side for this discovery.
Dad was looking for an elixir. Was it the
94.
elixir of life?
I'm still getting there.
There's no ladder or something over there. Get up there somehow. I don't know how to get up there.
Yep.
I can't believe that. I don't know why you did that. Something's wrong with you.
I know. I was just shaking my water.
Yeah. That was not water. That was something that you were doing yourself.
Remember?
You were whacking your wiener.
Whacking my wee-wee.
No, don't whack your wee-wee.
I need to make my wee-wee.
I gotta go back down here. Something's like oh.
So I was drinking my water.
Here, can we home now?
Huh?
Hey,
Can we home now? No, can we home now?
Charlie will be home.
Can we home?
Yes.
Hannah? Soon or early?
Get freaking. Survival guide. What's that?
Survival guide.
That's a key, crowbar, lighter, survival. Survival insects. Let me exit the menu.
Yeah.
Pressure cycle, all cycle base camp will be lost as you sure you want to quit.
You want to save it if you want.
Oh. So we're gonna know?
But no, yeah. You just have to hit the other button, the option.
I did an option.
Oh. Oh, it doesn't say how to save it. What the hell? Because you have to exit the menu, I guess. Rise of the Poop Raider. And there's Explore the Craft Manor, and there's New Expedition Laura's Nightmare.
Oh, Explore Craft Manor is now a chapter about.
I
had to finish the 9% then.
I think so, yeah.
You wanna go to bed, Josh?
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, sorry. I'm like, going.